Hello, my name is Diego Mirave, and this is my senior project, Sorry for Fingerboarding Final Pitch. The essential question for this project is, how can I expand the fingerboarding community through building a fingerboard? So the project overview, the idea of this project is to show off my hands-on skill, also my artistic skills, while also strengthening the community by building a fingerboard park. The strengths of this project include strengthening the community, bringing everybody together for this pastime. Um, it also helps me by learning and challenging my creative skills, building the park, using materials that I don't necessarily use or I've never necessarily used at all. And it also expands my knowledge of my fingerboarding hobby, which is something that I've been into for a long time. And I think it's really cool that I'd be able to expand off of what I already know. The end product would be an actual fingerboard project that displays my skills and everything that I have learned along the way of this project. And the way I will be able to display this is by having the full on fingerboard the fingerboard part uh, all set up and everything just right there for my fingerboard project. Hopefully have I would actually have an artist statement there with me and slides displaying like the history of fingerboards as long as the poster as well. So that would be my end product. For my first learning goal, this would just be to research the history of fingerboarding and the origin of fingerboarding and how it came out to be, gather notes on that. The second task I would have to do is figure out why fingerboarding became so popular, on how fast it became popular, and write notes on that, obviously. And then at the end of it, I will combine all my notes and create a slide displaying all the information I have like gathered from all the research. And those slides would be presented at Festival del Sol. For my second learning goal would be fingerboard park design research, which will also not take that long. Really, the summary for this is just learning what fingerboard park designing is, learning what flow is, understanding the ins and out of what makes a good skate park a good skate park, or in this case, what makes a good fingerboard park a good fingerboard park. My task would be obviously to make research on what makes a good fingerboard park or skate park. Really, the second task would be to design or really revise the park that I have already pre-made for this project. And the last thing I would do is just gather supplies and create a list for supplies that I will have to buy soon. The last learning goal number 3 is fingerboard park building. For this, it's now I'm putting all that research and everything that I've done into one, and that is creating a physical model. The task will include creating a fingerboard park base. I need something that the concrete and foam could lay on. The second thing is painting and adding decorations. So I thought, it would be cool instead of just seeing like a bland skate park or a fingerboard park. It'd be cool if I could paint it and give it a little bit more of a personality instead of giving it just like that bland tone. And the last thing I would do for learning goal number 3 is to create an artist statement about the park and its significance to me and how it strengthens the community here at High Tech High Chula Vista. Milestones and schedules for week 1 is to just finish task 1 and 2, which is the research. For week 2, it's to create the base, shape the foam, and hopefully glue foam to the base. Week 3 is to add concrete to the base and paint the parts, give it that personality, add decorations to it that I want. Week 4 is to apply the clear coat and begin my artist statement. And week 5 is to finish that artist statement, have everything in order, and then present for Festival del Sol. Materials and costs, most of the things that I will need just come from Home Depot. Uh, it can't necessarily like round up the cost in my head, but it's about, I'd say, a little under $30. I need quick setting cement, which is something I do not have, a multi-purpose sponge. Maybe someone at school has it. I don't have one at home, but I will if that is the case. If I can't get it anywhere else, I would have to go to Home Depot. And then I also need chicken wire to help the cement kind of stay put onto the fingerboard park itself. Professional support on campus, I would have professional support by Mr. A, who will help me work with the concrete and foam and kind of give me like guiding tips on what to do and what not to do. Off-campus support, I would just ask my dad. He also kind of was really big on like a big supporter of this project. So he would help me understand on what steps I have to take to create this fingerboard park and make it actually happen. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.